Hi everyone, hope you're all doing well. I have a very busy month coming up of lots of fun things happening and preparing for other fun things too. So yeah, I'm going to be bringing you guys along and just showing you a little bit of what I'm up to these days. First things first on the agenda, I've actually been preparing for the past few weeks for a little shop drop, a little shop update. Nothing crazy, nothing huge, like not a shop collection, but I am releasing some calendars as well as some other bits and bobs with the shop drop. And I'm hoping to ideally do that shop drop at the end of October. So I've been working away on that collection drop for the last few weeks, and I actually got a really big delivery this morning, which I'm pretty sure is the final print of my calendars. So we'll get to open those up together in a bit. But as well as that, I am now starting the process of preparing for one of the biggest conventions and artist alleys that I do in the year, which is London Comic Con, MCM. And I have that coming up at the end of the month as well. So I'm now doing all of the prep work for that, which is usually quite a lot. So we're gonna be focusing on that a lot in this video as well. Let's open up the delivery from this morning and see how the calendars came out. I know that they came out fine because I did sample prints this time, and they were, they just needed some little tweaks. So here's to hoping that they turn out okay. So here is the wall calendar. It's a little bit smaller than the ones I've done in the past. The last one I did 2 years ago was an A3 one, but I really wanted something that was a little bit easier to ship overseas as well, since all the new tariff stuff is really cumbersome. But yeah, I thought an A4 one would be nice and cute and a little bit more accessible for like smaller spaces. Just a little wall calendar. Very simple, but it's got writable paper on it, so you can add in your little notes and your dates, and of course just a lot of illustrations of my own. Super cute, and I'm really happy. And these are the new type of calendars that I've made, which I'm very excited about. So these are the little desk calendars. They're so cute. They just kind of sit on your desk. And yeah, again, just really simple calendar. Has a bunch of illustrations for each month, and you just flip through them. Again, has writable paper, so you can write in any like notes or anything if you need to, even though I know it's quite a small. And I'm really happy with how they turned out. Super cute. I'm going to just do like a little quality check of all of this now, and if there's anything that needs fixing, I've definitely got loads of time to get that fixed before my shop drop at the end of the month. I wasn't sure whether or not to like show this, but in the interest of being transparent, I thought I would, because this is genuinely just a reality that happens a lot with my business, with small businesses, with, anyone, any artists out there. And I thought it'd be important to show it and what I'm going to do about it. So I had to look through all of the desk calendars that I was showing you, and actually half of them are not good. So I'm going to show you the difference. So this is the sample print of the cover of one of the ones that is okay, and also the samples that I got printed. All good, perfect, framing, colors are great. And then these are the ones that are not good, and I'll show them to you side by side. So as you can see, they've cropped the artwork of this one to the point where it's actually cut off a lot of the artwork around the edges, like the scalloped edge, and the colors are slightly desaturated and definitely not the same as these ones. That means that I now have a big amount of stock that is unsellable, really, at least at the price that I was going to sell them at. So I'll either have to sell them at a really discounted rate or figure out what else to do with them. But I'll probably sell them at a discounted rate, like a B grade. But it's still quite frustrating because now I've had to bring this up with the manufacturer, which I usually never have an issue with these guys. So it's really annoying that something bad has happened, especially with a big print job, and hopefully we can come to a resolution with this. Hopefully they'll offer a reprint or something like that. Bit of an annoying thing that happens sometimes. It kind of puts a damper on preparations, especially when things like this happen really close to an important date like a shop launch. Thankfully, I'm still a few weeks away from the date that I was gonna post these on my shop, but this has happened to me before where it's been cutting it way too close and it gives you a lot of stress. We'll see what they say. I will keep you updated, and hopefully I'll have a correct print of these. Everything was fine with the A4 wall calendars. They're fine. So yeah, we'll see. For now, I am going to finish up doing some admin for today, and I will see you soon. I just got a very exciting package in the mail, and I'm pretty sure, well, I know it is because I just opened it. It's my little zines of the Sortember challenge I did. Ta-da! It came out so cute. It's basically just a little collection zine of my Sortember illustrations that I did. Front, the back. This will be available on my shop, on the same shop drop as all of the calendars and new bits that I'm dropping at the end of the month. So yeah, I'm really excited. I'm also going to be taking a bunch of these copies with me to MCM Comic Con, as well as the calendars and stuff. I'm excited that these have arrived. So I am actually gonna just get ready because I'm going out to a coffee shop today to work on a commission. By the way, I've been obsessed with this lip tint. It's the Maybelline Superstay Teddy Tint in the shade 20, and it's like a matte lip tint, and I'm just like, so yeah. I'm gonna go to a coffee shop to work on a digital commission that I'm currently working on, and I'm feeling incredibly stunted in terms of like concentration. Today I'm really having trouble focusing, so my resolution to that is always to leave my studio and just go somewhere else, even if it's like up the road. And I also need to go to the post office to drop off some orders, as well as the last few wedding invitations for my wedding that I need to send out. So I just wanted to actually show you how cute my outfit is. So please ignore the mess in my studio, but I am today wearing these jeans out. They are honestly my absolute favorite new jeans. I am so obsessed with them. They are so comfy, so cute. I love the large hem on them, and they're so stretchy. This top is one that I made, but the top that I'm wearing underneath is like really cute as well. It's like ruched on the side. Yeah, it's just the perfect comfy fit, and it is all from Halara, which is a sponsor of today's video. Today's video is brought to you by Halara. Halara sent me some of their top pieces to show you exactly how gorgeous, comfortable, and versatile they are. If you've never heard of them, Halara is a brand that infuses activewear into everyday apparel. They operate on a near zero inventory model by utilizing proprietary technology, which allows them to know which pieces to drop and then produce them on demand. I love how responsible they are as a brand, and it truly makes me feel really good as a buyer. And on top of that, this model of theirs allows for the creation of quality athleisure wear with premium fabrics at prices that are also accessible. Their fabrics are specifically tailored and designed in-house by their team of product developers that take direct customer feedback and picks exact fiber percentages, weights, and attributes to meet their shoppers' needs. I love that they're clear which pieces have which types of fabric, so I know if I'm buying something with softness, breathability, or even pet hair resistance. As you can see, all these pieces I have been trying on are all so nicely fitting with such a gorgeous selection of colors, as well as insanely comfy due to their 4-way stretch breathable fabric. I was especially impressed by the Halara Flex denim pieces. They all had such a nice cut, but were still incredibly bloat friendly, and I'm sure I could actually do a split in them. If I could do a split. This pair of rolled hem wide leg jeans have been my go-to pair for the last few weeks. I'm not even kidding. So if you get one item from Halara, let it be these jeans for sure. And of course, I could not sleep on these leggings. All of the leggings I got were incredibly stretchy, completely opaque, and no see-through showing even during a squat. So they are going to be my new go-to gym pieces. All of Halara's pieces are size inclusive, ranging from extra small to 4X, and they are so versatile. I can wear them up or down, and especially as someone who works from home, I love to have pieces that feel loungy and comfy, but that I can still wear out to run errands and feel fashionable. All product links will be listed in the description box here, so we can match if you want. But I'd also love to know which item was your favorite from this try-on. And don't forget, I have a code you can use at checkout for 20% off. Use a code PIPA20 on full-priced items. Thank you again to Halara for sponsoring today's video, and I'm so excited about all these new pieces. So yeah, let's get packing all my supplies and stuff to go work at a coffee shop. Hi folks, it is the last day of the week, so I am very tired and I just have a few things to finish off the week really. I have to actually photograph all of the new bits that are going to be available on my shop at the end of this month. A new sticker pack, new prints, a new pin, a new zine, and obviously the new 2026 calendars that I made 2 versions of. So got my little camera ready for some pickies. And on top of that, I actually also have 4 commissions to get cracking with. So I'll probably be showing you the process of those as well in this video, or at least some of them. They're mostly all pet portraits, which is really exciting. They're my favorites to do. So I love having commissions. It's just a really fun time. With that said, let's get cracking with the product pictures. I'm not doing anything crazy in terms of like set design or like backgrounds because it's not a collection. It's just a mini shop drop. So I don't need all the backgrounds to be incredibly coherent or fancy. I'm also really tired, so I can't really be asked to be doing a lot of designing for the set. So oh, and actually, before we get photographing, I actually did want to mention that I did get a reprint of those calendars that I mentioned earlier in the video, and it's been a journey. I actually got those desk calendars reprinted 3 times with a supplier, and all 3 times they came back wrong. I'm actually like at the end of my rope with this situation because I have just so much stock that isn't correct currently just sitting in my studio, which is really frustrating because as a small business, I don't have the room or even really the clientele or like the number of orders to get rid of all this stock. I'm like well aware of that. So the latest print that came through was the most correct. It's just had the wrong colored wire on them. So the wires aren't going to match the wall calendars that I'm putting up, but I generally don't have time to get another reprint done. Not a great situation. I'm not very happy with this supplier, and it's very frustrating because I've had such good experiences with them in the past, so I'm really confused why they've dropped the ball so badly on this one. But yeah, I'm just going to use the calendars that came back more recently and just sell those, even though it pains me that it's not exactly what I wanted. And I am still going to complain about it, obviously, because it's still not what I ordered. And I'm just going to sell all the other printed ones that are not so perfect as B grades, and I'm going to sell them for like dead cheap just to hopefully get them, you know, out of here. And if you are someone that doesn't really mind like slightly misprinted objects, or one of the calendars came back like with the pages sort of in the wrong place, but it still works as a calendar because you can obviously it's a flippable calendar, so you can just flip them to the month that it is. They're not perfect, but they're still usable as their intended purpose. So I'm going to put those up on the shop just as a dead cheap option. I'm going to also photograph those and just detail on the listing what is wrong with the B grades so people are aware. Annoying, but you know, it's a part of owning a small business. Sometimes there's just things that go wrong that you cannot control no matter how hard you try. With all that said and done, let's actually get to photographing them because I need to get this done. Yeah. Oh, you're joking. I haven't felt them like this in months. Hey everyone. So as you saw this morning, I went in for a little haircut. It was so desperately needed. My hair was so dry. Oh my God. Callum worked his magic, gave me a fresh cut as well. And my hair feels so healthy. So yeah, I'm really happy. And I also got a little bit of some face framing bits and yeah, new hair. But now I'm back to work and I have been working a little bit behind the scenes, just some con prep for next week, just making some signs that I'm missing and planning what things I need to restock for Comic-Con next week. For today, I am going to work on some editing that I have to catch up on, and I will see you all tomorrow for hopefully a really fun day of making earrings and restocking some earrings for my upcoming conventions. I also bought like a mini oven to use for my earrings and for my polymer clay, and I still haven't gotten to use it, so I'm looking forward to actually using it for the first time tomorrow. But yeah, I will see you tomorrow. Hi everyone, I just did my stock count of all the earrings that I have in my conventions and market suitcase stuff. I'm just gonna make as many as I can today. So yeah, I'm gonna be making polymer clay earrings as well as some shrinky dink earrings. So I thought I'd show you a little bit of the process.